This is the moment fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time!
Alright. Rapper on my right, introduce yourself.
Bizzle, shout out to RBD. Let's do it.
Alright. Rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
Napalm, 614. Let's get it.
Alright. Let's do this.
Yo, I have some major fun with a staple gun. Decorate your face till it's covered. Like my mother must have never taught me how to play well with others. Box cutter, ox through your jugular like butter. After sitting under the sun for a grip in midsummer. When you spit, it's a bummer. I spit thunder, driven by an intense hunger which lives in the pit of my stomach. I could rip you in the midst of a slumber, with bars harder than mortar brick or the thickest of lumber. You should have called in sick, or better yet, called it quit, you're a buster. Softer than fleece covers, or a kiss below the mistletoe. Her solo's from a piccolo. I'll picture her up, give her dick the throat until she chokes, and it's the most commonly enlisted quote of, we ain't eating, bitch, I'm broke, sniff this and hit the road. Yo, I'm on a veteran pro level of flows. Leave you level with blows to the head or below. Devilish from my head to my toes. To my level, you never will grow. When I step in, the whole place catches a cold chill. That's real, you're not, so go walk solo with the rest of them hoes. Think it's time we stop playing. Steve is grimy and I've got game. I drop flames and leave the heat behind me like LeBron James. You come stock plain. I'm fully customized and run on high octane. So memorize all the shitty lines you want, flaunt, but I'm the Biggie Fry, your rhymes come in kitty size. Speaking of Biggie, I leave crowds hypnotized, but even through hypnotism, you winning is something I can't visualize. This is why I feel bad battling them, placing them in the same class as battered women, having panic, trembling, tears splashing, shivering, looking back, remembering the vividest visions of flashbacks of these backhands hitting them. This is some verbal murder. I murder verbals. Burn the herb too. You shouldn't have come here, herb. I'll burn you like a spliff and the lefts and rights will hit. Likely split and light you up like I'm equipped with 90s highly ripped Michael Tyson fists. Whoa. Dog, I'm hot off the top. I spray weapons. You should have refrained from stepping. If you ain't guessed it, what I'm going to say next is when I shoot, meet your death in less than 8 seconds. Each and every one of my tracks illin'. Seems to everybody you rap skillless and couldn't make shit pop with grease over high heat in a black skillet. But don't catch feelings at all, fella, we're cool. Even though even your own peoples know you couldn't get a bitch wet if your dog fell in the pool. I try to raise and elevate my mind to some place divine. You're a waste of time who wastes his time creating lines on nickel-plated nines. Claiming lies on thug money like he's cool G, when truly he's Doug Funny, fake inside. Softer than plush bunny, stuffed snugly up in the plush snuggie. Plus when I'm rhyming, he's getting shit on like the lining of my son's Huggies. Buddy, I'm Scarface featuring Dub C, which for those who still need to look it up means I ain't the one, please trust me. You must leave my atmosphere, it's destined. Cause your mug piece is the expression of the exception that God loves ugly. Fuck with me.
Nice. This cat's frail, but even if he could scrap well, he'll get clapped. Hell, I'll let that Mac yell and he'll catch shells in his fat cells. And I'll be standing over top of him holding it over his head like he was being blackmailed. You ain't never been locked inside a packed jail, days spent in the Department of Corrections. If you was in that cell, them cats would make you pay rent like an apartment for protection. And you'd have to trade sex to pay on collection day, so how do you expect to get respect today when you are that fucking easy to domesticate? I bet the tech will take a section of his neck and waist, and I'll keep firing till his legs and waist separate, and let the detectives come and sketch and trace whatever body parts are left in place. So don't try to play me, got me? I mean, why try when your aim is sloppy? You know how I do, roll through, 5 die like a game of Yahtzee. But if this lame gets cocky, I'll wait till he got his daughter in the ride, aim the shotty and blow him away like I caught him by surprise. And this shit is a landslide. But if I lose, I'm sending dudes to his crib to kill everything, even the plants die. That's why I don't rap about no fake shit like bombs and landmines, because my gun is very real, and I'm shooting till I jam mine. But I don't even need to clap. I could sun him without the strap, no tan lines. But I still got that Ruger with me. He better speak wisely, because if he try me, he won't make it to the exit route. If this fag trip, he'll get his abs ripped when that P90 X him out. Them bullets exit out and hit innocent bystanders when they ricochet. I will grip the tray, lift and spray, watch his soul drift away. I bet his mother will mourn when he isn't present on Christmas Day. And this kid is gay. If we went to the same school, I would have took your lunch money. But nowadays, I'm way more greedy. If you don't pay me weekly, I suggest you wear a vest at all times like Doug Funny. If I send for him and he run from me, I'll show up at his parents' house and start airing out until I peg his mom like Bud Bundy. And I could never let this faggot worry me. The fifth in place will lift his face like plastic surgery. I'll turn his jacket burgundy with drastic urgency. But I'm just trying to stack my currency. I'm focused on my dividends. But you're feminine, that's why all you got is women friends. But you don't be dicking them. You jock them, you stop them, you get the numbers so y'all can go shoe shopping. You copping makeup. And yeah, you be popping bottles, but when you do, you're at the gay club. So that fake thug image is just a made-up gimmick. I could either terrorize his apartment with them guns that'll wake up tenants, or leave him paralyzed on the carpet when that blade cut tenants. It really doesn't make a difference. I could either take the patient approach or let y'all watch while I raise a spirit like I'm making a toast.
Oh.
But fuck all that. Today's a good day for a roast. I mean, y'all should have seen this bitch. I wouldn't say shorty thick. She's more of a funny-built, portly chick. But she's fast with the stick like a sporty whip. So if you want a chick you can surely hit, then that's the type of whore you want to party with. She likes to take dick that could hardly fit and then swallow the cum after she gargles it. I refused to poke, so she let me use her throat and didn't charge me shit. I got served up and left more DNA on her features than Charlie Clips.
Oh.
But I heard you left that bitch and got a new wife, and it's just depressing. Your relationship is full of lies and misdirection. I heard you had a baby by the bitch and the kid came out a different skin complexion. But you still swear it's your seed. So either you dumb enough to fall for that bitch deception, or there must be a misunderstanding about your misconception. But I guess this time he expected different than another whore hopping on random dicks and repetition. But that's what he gets for trying to cuff these hoes. I already told you about his extradition. And this new bitch is no better. Just another fat white chick looking for that act right dick. I heard she'll fuck the whole entourage. I bet if he hit her dress with a black light kit, he'd see mad white shit like a bed sheet from the Econo Lodge. And she's the type of whore that likes to snort, so she gives blowjobs for blow after she blows her child support. But he be on that dumb shit. He wiped the attic just because she made him come quick, even though he knows that dumb bitch comes with a white habit like a nun's fit. And I get it, it must get repetitive having to slip a sedative in a bitch's drink just to get some leverage, because you know otherwise that bitch would never give you the time of day, so you have to find a way to put something in her beverage. And it might seem like this is speculation and that these statements are baseless, but I just felt the need to say this on the basis that you have the swag of a rapist. I bet you look like the type of dude that have a couple chicks stashed in the basement, but fuck all the jokes, I'd rather leave his blood splashed on the pavement. Cause this cat is soft, one jab across and he'd get knocked out after one, he'd get dropped after one hit like Asher Roth. I could start blasting off with the metal ratchets that'll turn his head to fragments. I will dead this faggot when them arms stretch him out like Inspector Gadget. Alright.
Nice.
Oh, man,
Respect, man. I like
some bars.